stream of Zoom into the YouTube so that all our students across the country can be able to participate. Yeah, since it is first day, it will be a little slow, just bear with me. Thanks for taking the opportunity to yeah, since it is first day, it will be a little slow, just bear with me. Thanks for taking the opportunity. Great. Can you share the screen? Wow, that's good. That's great.
B. Answer is B.
Yes, let me check. The whole video is not coming, all participants. Okay. Great. So we have Manish, Krishna, and few more who are joining the online parallelly. Great. Good. So today we have 50 questions for us to discuss. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Great.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you check on the YouTube? Is it audible? Okay. So let's make a great beginning, Doctor. I'm going to ask each of you like our school days, where each of you used to get a question and you're going to answer. Same time, I have Dr. Gangesh Shetty and few more who are all online available. Is it audible? Yeah. So available who have joined the YouTube chat. Yes. Yeah. So today we have with us Yugender, Padmaja, and Prasoon Vaidya. Padmaja, can you say hi to the people?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So typically Zoom has a nature. When you say hi, then you will be visible on the screen. Is she visible on the screen when she's speaking?
Sir, I have raised my hand, sir.
Okay. Is Padmaja audible?
Yes, sir. I have raised my hand, sir. I am listening,
Yeah,
sir.
English, you are audible. I'm just checking.
Yes,
Are we all audible on the? Yes. You are visible and audible. Okay. Now let's start the game. Each of you get one question to answer. Now let's start with Yugender. Jefferson's fracture. What is your answer, Yugender? Is Yugender there?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
No, Yugendra, your internet is not speedy enough. So we have only two participants fighting today. That would be Padmaja versus uh,
Prasun.
Prasun Vaidya. So let us start with Prasun. What is your answer, Prasun?
Sir, answer B. Option B.
That is fracture of second cervical vertebrae. No, it is the fracture of
It is
the
first cervical vertebra.
first cervical vertebra. First cervical vertebra, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Um, Jefferson's basically is a bone fracture occurring at the first vertebra that you need to remember. And okay, now cock-up splint is used in. Now it is the turn of Padmaja.
Yes, sir.
Quick answer. Cock-up splint is used in.
Sir, basically it's used in wrist.
Is it in?
Wrist. Wrist is splint. It's, sir, this is a wrist is splint.
Wrist splint, okay. Wrist splint. So what is your answer? All the nerves pass to the wrist. Punch, punch. We have Deepak Sharma and many more who are all online. Good. Your time is up. Now, Manju, what is your, sorry, Prasun Vaidya, what is your answer?
Sir, median nerve.
Not median nerve. You have to be very sure on this answer, doctor. Radial nerve.
Radial nerve.
Radial nerve.
Sorry.
Okay, okay, sir. Radial.
It's in the wrist, but it is the radial nerve. So, even Padmaja could not score. All right. Pulmonary embolism. Now this question goes to Prasun. From the deep vein thrombosis is a complication of the fracture of long bones. And when does it occur? What's your answer? Sure. I'm so happy to see Neha.
B.
One of
Option
my
B.
very good friend Rekha's daughter, Dr. Rekha's daughter. Good, Neha, I'm happy to see that you are participating. Neha is proposing option C. Yeah, what do you say, Dr. Prasun? Should.
So I said option B.
You want to say? What do you want to say? The option?
B, I said.
D? Okay.
Yes.
So it is 4 to 5 days after the injury. That's what you need to remember. Even Prasun did not score in question number 3. Now, Seddon's classification of nerve injuries. Who is going to give me the correct answer? I'm asking, this question goes to Padmaja. Yeah.
Seddon's class.
Regarding Seddon's classification, what is your answer? Gangi Shetty is asking, sir, 4 to 5 days, no? Please explain. Pulmonary embolization from deep vein thrombosis is a complication of the fracture of the long bone, usually in the first 3 days.
Sir, my answer.
Is
Sir,
the
of course, my answer would be B. In Seddon's classification of nerve injury, there is physiological interruption with no anatomical disruption or degeneration, neurotemes. B would be my answer, sir.
B is your answer. No, no.
Yes, sir.
In neurotmesis, the axons as well as nerve is broken with proximal and distal degeneration. That is the correct answer. So you said B. That you said what is neurotmesis is not physiological interruption. Physiological interruption would be more apraxia rather than neurotmesis. Okay, so I'm afraid even Padmaja is scoring big on 0, Huh? No worries. Zero is the inspiration in life. Whenever there is a zero in our back, we are motivated to read. Right? Now
Fapper.
Now the question goes to Prasoon.
Yes, sir.
You think by cautious maneuver, what's your answer? Should.
Rotation, abduction. I'm unsure, but it's C.
You like to say?
Sorry, A.
You want to say A? Is it sorry
Yes.
A or regular A?
Regular A.
Yeah, I mean to say, is it a sorry A or real A?
A. Oh,
No, it is
C.
C. C. Traction, external rotation, adduction, internal rotation.
Internal rotation.
So they are the steps for reducing the shoulder dislocation by the conscious maneuver. Now, doctor, so this is the sequence of things done in the conscious maneuver. Now, once more, Prasoon Vaidya also scores a big 0 till now. No worries. Now, Galeazzi fracture. This question goes to Padmaja.
Middle.
So,
Yes, sir. Distal 1/3 of radius.
distal
1/3 of the radius. Distal 1/3 of radius. That would be, sir, B.
B for boy. Distal 1/3 is not upper third, no?
Lower
Yes,
one
sir.
third of it. It's
Lower
D
third.
then.
Yeah, D option. It's D, sir. Dog. D.
That's right. Excellent. So, first time Prasuna, Padmaja scores 1 mark out of the six questions that she has done the batting, just like Indian cricket. 1 over is 6 balls. And a good number of times we'll be waiting Rohit Sharma to make a sixer, but he will only be able to score 1 run. Doesn't matter. And good. I'm so happy. So Galeazzi is the distal radioulnar joint dislocation is what you have to remember. Now, the question goes to, question number 7 goes to
Spring ligament.
Prasoon. What are the most common component involved in sprained ankle?
Anterior.
Spring.
So A, spring ligament.
You like to say?
A, spring ligament.
Spring ligament? Okay. No, doctor.
Anterior talofibular
Anterior
component.
talofibular component of the lateral collateral ligament is the most common component which is involved in the ankle sprain is what you need to remember. Now, the question number 8 will go to Padmaja.
Yes, sir.
What is the earliest sign to appear on the X-ray in acute osteomyelitis?
Yes.
I'm very good to see Deepak, Pradeep, Manish Krishna, Gangi Setti, and many more who are all online. So Neha is proposing, what is Neha's answer? Pradeep says A, Manish is saying C. Come on. Whose turn is this?
It's Padmada's turn. Answer is A.
Yes, sir.
Answer is A?
Yes.
No.
Periosteal new bone deposit.
The earliest sign to appear on the X-ray is in acute osteomyelitis.
Periosteal new bone deposition.
Periosteal new bone deposition. No?
Bone deposition.
Yeah. So
Yes.
that is very, very important. So once there is a bone destruction of the head of the second metatarsal, as what you can see here, the periosteal new bone formation is very characteristic of osteomyelitis. So question number 8, Padmaja also is clean bowled. Only Padmaja got 1 mark in 8 questions. Good. Now, question number 9 goes to Prasoon Vaidya. Should your answer, doctor?
So my answer would
Acute.
be C. C.
Even mine would be C. Acute paranoia. It will be of nails.
Yes.
Nail
So, when you
infection.
say acute paranoia?
Yes, paranoia.
Okay. Yeah. Good, good. Acute paranoia, I'm so happy. It is a suppurative pus forming inflammation of the nail fold. Excellent. Now, for the first time, Prasoon Bede, आपको भी एक 1 mark मिल गया. 1 in 9 and 1 in 9 is the tennis going on. Right. Now, the question goes to Padmaja now. For the
Yes, sir.
manipulation of the club foot, what is the sequence, doctor? What is the sequence? I'm so happy 22 online students are attending with a very short notice.
Yes, sir.
What do you like to say?
Abduction would be adduction. This
Whose chance is this?
inversion is this. Padmaja's chances there.
Padmaja, what is your answer?
Abduction.
Quick
Sir,
answer.
option A and B are the same in this question.
Okay, I'm sorry. Then choose one between A and B. You want to choose
Sir,
A
both
and
are
B?
C and
All India entrance. Easy to remember. AIE. What is that answer?
A. All India entrance. AIE
E is eversion.
is
E
eversion.
is equinus.
Version.
Equinus. So what is your answer? Question number 10. Neha is proposing B. Manish Krishna, Deepak Sharma also. Adduction,
D.
inversion,
Yes.
plantar
And plantar flexion.
Right? Question number 10.
D.
Whose chance was this?
Padmajas.
Okay.
Padmaja. Yes, sir. Mine turn.
Yeah, Padmaja also missed it. So end of the 10 questions, doctor. 1 mark to Padmaja, 1 mark to Prasanna. No, don't worry. See, we have got another 200 days. So as I told all of you, that every day I am only talking while delivering the class. No fun. So let the students come on the Zoom and we will conduct more number of this kind of interactive sessions so that you are ignited, stimulated to read. That is the most important thing. So sequence of correction in the Ponisetti technique is correction of the cavus, correction of the adduction, correction of the equinus. That's what you need to remember. Now, question number 11. Who is going to answer?
Abasia, a gait disorder seen in.
Prasun, what is
Wait,
it?
it's hysteria. It looks like hysteria. The image looks like hysteria.
Female looks like hysteria. Very good visual clue. But you think it is seen in hysteria. Question number 11. Manish,
So my answer would be A. Peripheral neuropathy.
Padmaja's answer is peripheral neuropathy. No. Hysteria. So, very good. Prasun Vaidya gets 1 more mark. Good. Out of 11 questions, Prasun got 2 marks. So, inability either to stand or to walk in a normal manner is called estesia evasia. Okay? So, that's what you need to remember. Now, this is the turn of Padmaja to answer. In otosclerosis, what do you see? Very good. I'm so happy to see 31 online students.
Bone conduction curve. It's bone conduction curve. At 4,000 hertz. D.
So only one has to answer. Whoever chance is there should answer. Padmaja, it is your chance, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Osteosclerosis is basically a hardening of bone, and there is elevation in bone density also. And it's a bone conduction nerve. Bone conduction, either B or D.
B or
D.
commit one of the two. Salman Khan or Amir Khan? It's easy to say wrong then. B or D? Okay, B. You're going to do that? Very good. Pradeep Reddy is reinforcing online. It is B. Even Neha was clean ball. Neha was thinking D. But dip at 2000 hertz on bone conduction curve is what you typically come across. Now, doctor. Hypopharynx, what is it? It is the turn of Prasoon.
Yes, sir. Pyriform fossa. Sir,
Hypopharynx.
Option B. Pyriform fossa, posterior pharyngeal wall, and posterior cricoid area.
You want to say B? Yeah.
Yes.
Very good. Pyriform fossa, posterior pharyngeal wall, and post-cricoid area typically constitutes the hypopharynx. Okay. Then excellent. One more mark Prasoon Vaidya gets for the question number 13. Now it is the time Padmaja should take up the call. Carcinoma in situ larynx, how do you treat best? Only Padmaja.
So my answer would be B. B for boy.
You mean say stripping?
No, sir. Laryngectomy.
Partial laryngectomy? Okay.
Sir.
We'll give an opportunity for Prasoon to try. You also want to say partial laryngectomy?
Sir, no, sir. It's total laryngectomy.
You want to say total laryngectomy?
Yes.
No, doctor. Carcinoma in situ, stripping. Okay? So stage O is called the carcinoma in situ, which is non-invasive cancer, and stripping the tumor. That's what should be done. Okay? Good. At least this should stimulate you. You will never forget when you study like this. Okay, that day I did wrong. That's a kind of a feeling that you go into and you will remember. Now, question number 15. Whose turn is this?
Sir, mine. Prasoon's.
Very good. So,
Following are seen in Meniere's disease, except Meniere's.
in Meniere's disease, all of this you see except?
I'm not sure of this. I guess it's option B, Lemorris syndrome.
Lemorris is what you want to choose?
Yes, I'm not sure.
Do you like to try an opinion, doctor?
Sure.
Padmaja, you want to give an opinion?
Sir, Meniere's disease is basically a disease of the inner ear that can lead to vertigo and hearing loss. But following are seen.
What is that?
Except, sir, my answer would be C. Tumarkin crisis. Oh, it's D.
Otosclerosis is the place where you get the paracusis vilci.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Paracusis vilci. So, Tullio's phenomena, what is the meaning of it? Sound-induced vertigo, giddiness, nausea, right? And nystagmus. Whenever you have endolymphatic sac dilatation, in case of Meniere's is called Tullio phenomena. Then even whenever superior semicircular canal, if there is any dehiscence, that lead to development of Tullio phenomena. Then Lermoyer's syndrome. It is a variant of Meniere's where there are attacks of tinnitus, diminished hearing and deafness, followed by vertigo, after which the hearing improves. But it is still a variant of Meniere's. Then autolytic crisis of Tumarkin. Typically, the Tumarkin crisis. It is also associated with the Meniere is what you have to remember. But paracusis wilsii, where the patient perceives the speech better in a noisy background. It is the one which is there in the otosclerosis is what you have to emphatically remember, doctor. Okay? So
Yes.
that is a quick learning. Excellent. So we reached question number 16. And once more, let us look at the scoreboard. 3 corrects out of 15 by Prasunna, and Padmaja got 1. 1 and only 1 Padmaja. Good, no worries. We have totally 50 questions today. Now, question number 16. Inner ear malformation. Whose turn is this?
Padmaja, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
It's my turn. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Inner ear malformation fetus can occur when pregnant woman is exposed to what? Pregnant woman is exposed to what?
So I think
Means
Should.
thalidomide is neural tube defect.
so I'm not sure, sir.
If you're not sure, easy to make a guess.
CMV or measles.
Oddity,
So I will-
thalidomide causes phocomelia. Pradeep Reddy is saying rubella.
Fucking sub all of them.
D, all of the above.
Causing inner ear malformation in the
All
feet.
of the above.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, in acoustic neuroma, what is the earliest cranial nerve involved? Whose turn is this?
Fifth. So mine. It's fifth.
You want to
Option
say
A.
fifth?
Yes.
Fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trigeminal, you want to say?
Trigeminal. There is neuroma, acoustic neuroma there. Yes.
Huh? Good. Fifth. Good guess. Good guess. So fifth, trigeminal is the one which is earliest involved of all the other nerves in the cerebellopontine junction. Whenever fifth is involved, we lose the corneal reflex, right? Now, CSF rhinorrhea is diagnosed by. Punch your answer, Dr. Padmaja. What is your answer? So,
Sir,
Prasunna, you
it's
got
B.
one more correct. So, totally your score stands 4. Yeah. Very good. Whose turn?
So
Padmaja.
mine. Yes, sir, mine.
Yeah.
Sir, I think, sir,
So, what is your answer?
it's B, sir, beta 2 transferrin.
Excellent. Beta 2 transferrin. Beta 2 transferrin is specific for the cerebrospinal fluid. Now, a 55-year-old presents with complaints of conductive hearing loss. Prasun,
Yes, sir. I'm listening.
facial pain in temporoparietal area, immobile soft palate on right side. What is the most probable diagnosis? Should.
I'm not sure.
Okay, Padmaja, any guess?
Sir, C, 9C,
You like to say
trotters.
trotters? Wow, that's
Trotters.
good. That's good. See, Khelte Khelte, Padmaja is becoming a champion. So Padmaja now scores 3 corrects out of 19 challenges. Good. Now, so you should remember, trotters is a clinical triad. Unilateral deafness, neuralgia affecting trigeminal nerve, defective motility of the soft palate. All this is caused by the tumors which are involving the lateral pharyngeal fossa. Rosenmuller's fossa is what you need to remember. Okay. Now, doctor, question number 20. Whose turn?
Padmajas.
Okay. Padmaja, which
Yes,
muscle
Padmajas.
is tensor of vocal cords?
So my answer would be A, posterior cricoarytenoid,
Option A.
or
D.
D. Oh, it's
Doctor,
D.
cricothyroid.
Okay, sir.
Cricothyroid attaches to the anterolateral aspect of the cricoid and the inferior cornu, and
Tensor.
it produces the tension and elongation of the vocal cords is what you need to basically remember. Now, doctor, which is not a contraindication for direct laryngoscopy. Whose turn is this?
Sir, mine. Prasun's.
Yeah.
Sir, diabetes.
You like to say diabetes? Wow. You are
Yes,
so sure. As the question appears, you are killing it. Excellent, doctor. So you should know all indications, contraindications of laryngoscopy. So one more mark, Prasunna scores. Now, okay. I think the answer came out. Lischke nodules are typically seen in the neurofibromatosis. And Koepi and Busacka nodules are the ones which are seen in case of the granulomatous uveitis. Now, doctor, I take you to the next question. Whose turn is this?
Sir, Padmajas.
Yeah, Padmaja, Fadafat
yes, sir.
Bolo.
Sir, option.
She's seen in
sir.
sarcoidosis. Which of the following features is the feature of
A.
sarcoidosis?
A. It's A, band keratopathy.
It is
A, sir, A.
band keratopathy, you want to say? Very good. There are few set of conditions that lead to band keratopathy. Typically, when calcium deposits like a band in the central cornea, hyperparathyroidism, excessive vitamin D intake, similarly, milk alkali syndrome, sarcoidosis, renal failure, hypophosphatasia, all these things you need to fundamentally remember. Now, doctor, let's go to the question of, oh, so Padmaja gets one more mark. Good, good. So, trachoma, Prasun, your choice.
Yes, sir.
Trachoma, all the
Tylos.
margin abnormal.
Tylosis.
What's your answer?
Ectropion, entropion, these are inversions. Trichosis. Trichosis is multiple. Tylosis. Option A.
You like to say tylosis? No.
Ectropion.
Ectropion, trichiasis, tylosis, they're all say not ectropion.
Ectropion.
So typically, lower lid ectropion, cicatrical leg ophthalmos, they're all the features that you see with the severe blepharitis. And ectropion is basically an eversion. Eversion is not the problem. It can be congenital or acquired, but not in the people who have trachoma. Whereas entropion, this is an example of a elderly patient, patient with basal cell carcinoma who is showing cicatricial ectropia. Okay. Now, in the trachoma, you see entropion, trichiasis. They're all the two statements, right? Now, question number 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, your turn.
CRVO.
Should you answer, doctor?
Multiple
A young patient with
vessels
recurrent vitreous hemorrhage, what is the most probable diagnosis?
or codes.
D. I think it's D, sir. Pathological myopia.
But he's a very young patient.
Young
Yes.
patient. Shields disease.
He होता है,
Yes.
Okay, sir.
whenever somebody has tuberculosis, that endogenous tuberculin protein, there is a hypersensitivity reaction, which is basically called Eales disease. Okay, good.
Hypersensitivity.
Eales disease. So if you do fluorescein angiography, you find a lot of retinal neovascularization in case of the Eales disease.
Just the extramuscular arise from orbital apex, except
Now,
orbital apex is this.
who's
Inferior oblique.
choice now? Prasoon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's your answer?
Inferior recti.
You like
C,
to-
sir. My answer would be C.
It is
Oh,
inferior
A.
Inferior oblique.
except inferior oblique.
Oblique.
Inferior oblique, it arises from the orbital surface of maxilla, lateral to the lacrimal glue. Okay, so the various trochlear muscles and the site of origin. Now, question number 27. Whose turn?
Padmajas.
Yes, sir. Positive topical.
Yeah, Padmaja, shoot your answer.
Yes.
Positive topical loteprednol. Is it prednisolone? Loteprednol.
A, B, C, betaxol or liver. These are low means beta blockers. A and B.
Timolol.
It's a C.
Timolol.
Timolol.
He is having bronchial asthma with a worsening bronchial asthma. So that happens with the beta blocker, like timolol is what you need to remember. Okay. Now, a 25-year-old girl has been using spectacles for the last 15 years. Came with history of photopsia and sudden loss of vision in the right eye. Which clinical examination should be performed to clinch the diagnosis?
D. 28. So D, indirect ophthalmoscopy.
Indirect
Absolutely.
ophthalmoscopy.
Indirect ophthalmoscopy is the best choice in this given scenario. So direct versus indirect ophthalmoscopy, you need to be very sure on how to differentiate. The last two questions before we wind up the class.
Cataract. 29 cataract.
So 29, sir, B. B.
Cataract.
Either A or B. My answer would
The
be B.
answer C.
You like to say trachoma or cataract?
So my answer
Sir,
is C.
My answer is B, sir. Trachoma.
You want to say?
From my side, it's C. Cataract.
Absolutely. Cataract made us to
Okay.
pass the ophthalmology exam without knowing where is the eye and where is the ear, right? In MBBS days. So the last question, doctor, before I say today, our first interactive quiz, which is live broadcasted, I consider it as
Is
a
not seen in retinitis
success.
pigmentosa. Depolarization.
So which is not seen in retinitis pigmentosa.
Affection of macula in earlier stage. Option D.
You like to say?
Option D. Affection of macula
So
in
my-
early stage.
So my answer would be C. Oh, it's D.
Rasul Vaidya should say arrow-like answer. Primary optic atrophy, abnormal electroretinogram, and decolorization of retinal pigment epithelium with the bony spicule appearance of the retina. They're all the features of retinitis pigmentosa. That is what we need to remember. And the macula is all central vision, doctor. Macula is what? Central vision. In retinitis pigmentosa, what do you get? Tunnel vision. Tunnel means central vision is retained until late stage. You got it now, Dr. Padmaja? In retinitis pigmentosa, we have the tunnel vision. Tunnel vision का मतलब क्या होता है? Central vision is retained until late. Peripheral vision is gone. Because the central vision is controlled by macula, macula is not involved in the early stages. That is the reason the central vision is retained in the retinitis pigmentosa is what you need to remember. How to come to stop sharing screen? Stop sharing screen. So,
Thank you, sir.
yeah. So once more, in spite of 1 minute, in spite of a long distances, Padmaja from all the way Bihar, Patna, and
Yes.
Rasul Vaidya joining from Nasik, right?
Yes, sir.
Where you have University of Health Sciences of Maharashtra.
Yes, MHS.
Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the session. Tomorrow, my plan is every day evening I conduct a live class for a couple of hours. We have about
Yes.
100 questions to discuss, no doubt. But whenever possible, we will try to conduct some interactive quizzes. Like earlier days, elder sister used to ask younger brother to learn. She used to say, tell me question number 1, question number 2, question number 3. Though my sister is not a zoology student, she used to make me driven to study just by asking the question. So asking questions, answering questions is one of the wonderful ways of preparation. Be motivated and
Thank you, sir.
let's crack the NEET PG.
Thank you, sir.
for joining.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.